Yo, what is good, guys? Thank you so much for clicking and joining me for another video. And today, of course, you can tell by the title, we are listening to Taylor Swift's Reputation album in its entirety. And I'm so excited because you guys have been wanting it. And I've been kind of curious and very excited to listen to what Taylor Swift is bringing to Reputation, because it's been said by many people that this album is actually really good, and she's talking about some really deep issues in her songs, and I want to see what she's talking about. I want to get the full story, and hopefully this helps me out. Alright, without further introduction, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into the album itself. There's a few tracks that I have listened to, so those I will just quickly skip through and maybe glance through, and then just go on to the ones that I haven't heard, and then at the end I will give you my full review of the album, if I liked it, which ones were my top favorite songs off the album as well, and all that good stuff. Alright, guys, so if you're ready and if you're new here, don't forget to go subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. Also, don't forget to go check out Evergreen. My merch just released as well, so go get your tee down below, guys. The link will be in the description below. But if you want to win a free one, go add me on Twitter, and there's a chance for you to win one for free there. So alright, guys, Reputation, Taylor Swift. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The first song, I've already heard it. It's Ready For It. I did a reaction to that way long ago, so you guys can go check that out. And a bunch of these songs I already did do reactions to, so those will also be linked in the description below, so you can go check those out, because those are actually really good. Ready For It was actually really good. Endgame is actually might be one of my top favorites off this that I've heard so far. And that's because it's got Future and Ed Sheeran, so that's pretty good. And Endgame, I just currently listened, just finished bumping to it. I just got home from getting some breakfast with the friends, Brandy and Jess, and we were just bumping to it. And we're remembering when we bumped to it, pretty lit. And if you ever get lit to this song, if you ever get lit, you gotta listen to this song. I kid you not, it makes it 100 times better. And you're just like, ooh, and you heard about me, ooh, you got some big enemies, big reputation. But anyways, guys. And the first song that I haven't listened to is I Did Something Bad. So we're going to jump into this, guys. Are you ready for it? Because I am not. Alright, let's go ahead and start.
I never trust a narcissist, but they love me.
Ooh, this is all.
So I play 'em like a violin, and I make it look oh so easy. On my lips, if a man talks shit, then I owe him nothing. I don't regret it one bit, cause he had it coming.
Yo, she's saying how she doesn't care the repercussions of what if she does something towards this guy to kind of like get back at him. She's like, fuck it, I don't care what happens, I'm gonna do it anyways, and you're not ready for it, so be prepared for something to happen. Woo, Taylor! She's ready to fuck people up, low key. The Reputation I've heard, it's just her coming back at her haters. Yo! Yeah. The one thing I will definitely point out, and the thing that probably you're going to use a lot in this video, is production. Production-wise, Taylor Swift is one of the best at producing just a nice track with a lot of things going on. Like this, you've got a beast bass in the background just going. You've got this guy doing like that. That reminds me of SpongeBob. But anyways, guys, that's a big upside about Taylor that I really like. She has really nice produced tracks, and this one is no exception to that. So man, this is really sounding really good so far. That's fuck, yo, she's playing these guys.
This is how the world works. You gotta leave before you get left. I can build a
You've got to leave the world before you get left. Is that the kind of world we're living in, Taylor? I don't know. Alright, guys, and that is the first track that I haven't listened to. That's I Did Something Bad. And again, I like the production on this one. The production value on this one is really good. and she is just coming at this guy strong. She's telling the world that she's finally did something bad, where she got back at this guy, and she's like, I don't care, I finally did it. You can say whatever you want. The world can say whatever they want, but I feel good. And she's like, if I could, I would do it over and over and over again. When she says that, I don't know if she's meaning persona, like literally, or if she means figuratively speaking, because everyone thinks she would do that over and over again. Kind of in between both. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments below. But we're going to go ahead and go to the next track. This one is called Don't Blame Me. So this one, let's see, guys.
Don't blame me, love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right.
Ooh.
Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life.
This is taking a little turn. We're kind of slowing it down. We're bringing it back, and Taylor is about to spill some tea. She's like, don't blame me about... I'm just assuming now she's going to be like, don't blame me, boy. Blame yourself. Alright, it's going to get a little hot here. I'm going to take off my jacket here, guys. Alright, guys, we're ready. Let's do this Taylor Swift. Let's see what you get.
I've been breaking hearts a long time, and I would lose my mind. They say she's gone too far this time. Don't make me love, make me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right.
Love made me crazy, and if it doesn't, you're not doing it right. I think that's very true, because love could be a big... It could be like a good crazy, or it could be a bad crazy, and either way, it makes you kind of who you are, and kind of grow and learn from that. I see you, Taylor. I once was poison ivy, but now I am your daisy. So I feel like she's kind of reminiscing where she was talking to a guy, and this guy was probably in a bad relationship, but she's saying, don't blame me. I mean, maybe I did back in the day do something wrong, but she was like, before I used to be your daisy, so what are you talking about now? I like that. I like that a lot. And that is it, guys. That is Don't Blame Me. And this one, I like a lot. So again, we slowed this one down, but it's still very well produced. The bass in there, the beats in there are just very nice. And the way that Taylor Swift uses autotune in this is very nice. And the overall meaning of this one is kind of, she's like, your love made me crazy, so don't blame me. And she's just saying, like, ever since then, she's kind of grown and kind of learned from it. So she's just saying, now, please don't blame me for making me crazy, because you did what you did, and you turned me into the person I am today. So sometimes that is good, sometimes that is bad, and I think for Taylor in this particular situation, I think it's a good thing. You know, she grew from it, she learned, she's like, fuck you, and yeah. Alright, guys, let's go on to the next track. This one's delicate. Actually, I've heard this one already. Definitely did a reaction to it. I actually really enjoyed this one a lot, so go check it out. That will be linked in the description below. Next one is also Look What You Made Me Do, another big one that I also checked out. Link down below. Alright, and now we're arriving at So It Goes. This one I hope is a melodic song, and I hope she's talking deeply about something. I hope it's a classic Taylor Swift song where it's melodic and it's deep meaning, and we just got some simple instruments. That's what I hope. But let's go ahead and check it out, guys. Yeah? Yo, Taylor Swift's coming in to tell a little fact. She's like, yeah, honestly, she's kind of trying to show this little bad girl edge that she's got. She's like, I'm tired of people saying I'm always, you know, this and that. But she's like, you know, I like what I like, and if when I'm with you and like I want to be with you, then it happens, you know. Let's go for it. Like why are we like holding back? She's like, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, go for it, Taylor. I like that skipping. So they're kind of playing games on each other here. She's kind of saying, you did it. She's like, you played me a little bit, but I played you a little bit, so we're kind of both in fault. Let's see where they go. Who's counting? Who's counting? Not me. Alright guys, and that is So It Goes. And it wasn't the melodic song that I was looking for, but it wasn't what I was expecting either. Wow, it was just on this one, and I should just say in all of her songs, Taylor Swift just has a very smooth, like a very soft spoken voice, and when she's just singing, it just sounds so smooth. So it kind of just really works with just about anything, and it works here, I think. And I like the flow of this one. And just the meaning behind it too, because honestly it takes two to tango, and if you're gonna do the same thing to me, I'm gonna do it back. And like, you know, and that's what she's kind of saying. So she's like, I'm gonna go for it. I don't care what people say, and I don't care if you did that to me, I'm gonna do it to you. All right. She's like, I'm tired of being the nice girl, it's time to be a bad B. All right, bad T. All right guys, let's go on to the next track. This one's gorgeous. I've also listened to this one. This one was really, really good to me. To me, this was more of her, one of her, I'd say, it was good for me, but it was my least favorite just because I felt like it was a little too much for me. Like, you're so gorgeous. Like, it was like the ding, a little too cheesy, of like a instrumental for me, but it was good. It was a really good song. So go check it out for yourselves. Let's go on to the next track. This is Getaway Car. Also just recently did a reaction to this one. This one I actually liked a lot, and it had a deep meaning behind it. So let's go ahead and go to the next track, guys. This one's King of My Heart. Let's see who is the king of Taylor Swift's heart.
I'm perfectly fine. I live on the
She's got the snaps in there. Yo, the beat on this is amazing. Oh my god, the production of this, just like the switch here, is amazing. And it's super aggressive. And it's not what I would expect from Taylor Swift. Wow. Alright guys. This is really nice. I think I'm liking this one. This one I think she's talking about big guys with big money, and she's like, wow. She's like, you got all this, and like she's really like, wow, you are the king of my heart. She's like, she's kind of just like in awe of this guy. And it's crazy because she builds it up and then she just knocks it, and it goes back to just simple. I don't know how she does it, man. It's crazy. It built her music up a lot. I like it. I like how she sets that up. Yeah. I hate that she did that, but I love it at the same time. Instead of saying Jaguar, she said Jaguars. Jaguars. I love it. Alright guys, and that is King of My Heart, and again, this one caught me off guard. Extremely, super aggressive like beginning, and then she kind of slows it down back to just her voice and just a super simple beat, and it sounds so good and it blows my mind every single time. And this one, she is talking about how she's found the one. She sees this guy with money, like she sees this guy just kind of glowing, like he's got a little you know, he's got some coins, he's got money, he's got these nice cars, he's got this nice place. She's like, dang, you are the key to my heart, my soul, and everything. She's like, I need this guy in my life. I don't know, Taylor, I don't know. But wow, that was a really, really amazing, just amazing beat. Alright guys, we're on to the next track. This one's called Dancing with Their Hands. Whoa. This one's called Dancing with Their Hands Tied. I'm thinking this is going to be like a little struggle song here, a little back and forth. Let's see. This one's going to be in the feels. Taylor has to be in her feels in this one.
I loved you in secret. First sight, yeah, we love without reason. Oh, 25 years old. Oh, and you held me close. Oh, how was I to know? Take it, I had it, that feeling. But we were dancing. Dancing with our hands tied, hands tied. Yeah, we were dancing. Dancing with our hands tied, hands tied.
Alright, so she's talking about how she's met this guy. They kind of like each other, and when they're together, they find reasons to like each other. They're like, wow, I like this about you. And she's like, we're dancing with our hands tied, which is fine. So it's kind of like the first time. And it's kind of, sometimes it's kind of awkward the first time, and it's kind of like, the first time is kind of where you're kind of getting to know each other. So all these quirky things, it doesn't matter because you're getting to know each other. She's like, she had a suspicion about the first time. This is where stuff's gonna get a little juicy. The world's gonna divide us. Alright guys, and that is it. That is Dancing with Our Hands Tied. And boy, yo, Taylor Swift is out here going through a lot of stuff though, low-key, because she's talking about a guy that she wishes she could be back with, because when they were together, there was a chemistry there, but she's kind of lost it. She's kind of done with this. She's kind of over it. So it's like we're dancing with our hands tied, like we're dancing together, but we're really not connected, you know? So she's not feeling it anymore, so she's moved on. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and go on to the next track. This one's called Dress, and we'll see what she's talking about in this one. Maybe, again, it's a past experience. I'm waiting for some tea in these, but we'll see.
Our secret moments in a crowded room. They got no idea about me and you.
Ooh.
There's an indent, a golden tattoo. All of the silence and patience, pining in anticipation. My hands are shaking from holding back from you.
Yeah.
Say my name and everything just stops. I don't want you like a best friend. Only wrote this just so you could take it off.
Oh, stop. I don't want you as a best friend, and I only bought this dress so you could take it off. Yo! Taylor Swift's really liking this dude, and she really wants to take it to the next level with this dude. Alright. Damn. She's like, hurry up, let's do this. I'm on my way, Taylor.
My handshake, I can't explain this. Say my name and everything just stops.
Wow.
I don't want you like a best friend.
And that is it, guys. That is Dress. And this, Taylor is letting things go, and she is just freeing herself, and she's like, look, I really like you. You really make me happy. We've got some things in common, and really, the moment is right, so why aren't we taking it? Let's just get things rolling here. Let's make this happen. Let's get this little freak on. This is a little freaky for Taylor. I've never heard Taylor this freaky before, but alright. This song was definitely a little more sensual in my personal opinion, but I think I like it. She's just like, yeah, let's do this, man. I think it's about that time. You make me, I like you a lot. Take off my dress. Alright. Anyways, guys, that is that song. Let's go ahead and go into the next track. This one's called This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. And I want to say that this is the thing I say the most in life whenever anything's going wrong. Anything I like drop something, break something, I'm just like, this is why we can't have nice things in life, you know? But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and listen to this track. I'm pretty excited. We're ending the near of the album, and so far it's just been like a roller coaster of just relationship struggles, and now kind of getting to the point where she's like, I'm tired of being this nice, good girl. I want to live my life the way I want to, and like the people the way that I like them, and kind of just showing that she's normal and she has these phases just like everyone else. So it's really cool. Alright, this is why we can't have nice things. Let's see. Let's see why we can't have nice things, Taylor. Tell us why.
It was so nice throwing big parties, jumping to the pool from the balcony.
Yo, okay.
And there are no rules when you show up here. Bass beat rattling the chandelier. Feeling so Gatsby for that whole year.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to rain on my...
This bit. I told, guys, Taylor Swift, do you see how she just does that? Builds up the beat, builds it up, and then back down to like this thing, and it works. It just works with it, man. It's crazy.
I'm shaking my head, unlocking the gates. This is why we can't have nice things. Because you break them, I have to take them away. This is why we can't have nice.
Okay, I see her reference there. So she's saying we can't have nice things because you take them and you break them. And I'm thinking she's talking figuratively because a guy took her heart, broke it, so now that's why we can't have nice things in life. You can't have nice relationships because you're out here breaking that shit, mother. Damn.
Nice things.
Facts.
Here's a toast to my real friends. They don't care about that he said, she said.
Ooh, now she's talking about her friends talking shit. Oh, fuck.
Baby, he ain't reading what they call me lately. And here's to my mama. Had to listen to all this drama.
Yeah.
Here's to you. 'Cause forgiveness is a nice thing to do. I can't even say it with my face.
Alright, guys, and this is why we can't have nice things. And this, I think, was the song that I was looking for some tea, because she's not just talking about her boyfriend being, or her relationship partner being just complete garbage. She's also talking about her friends that have been out there just talking mad stuff and leaving it out there. She's like, this is why you can't have nice things either, because she's out there like, this is why we can't have nice things, because you're out here talking mad stuff about me. And do you think I wouldn't hear it? No. Taylor's gonna hear that shit ASAP. That's just coming in direct into the DMs, and you know, she's gonna find out. So this is why you can't have nice things and good friends in life, because there's always haters out there that are gonna do the exact opposite. Alright, guys, we are almost done here. Let's go on to the next track. This is called Call It What You Want. Alright? Let's see what she's talking about here. I'm so shook right now. This album is actually really, really nice.
My castle crumbled overnight. I brought a knife to a gunfight. They
Ooh.
took the crown, but it's alright. Call it what you want, yeah. Call it what you want to. My babies fly like a jet stream.
I'm gonna go back and listen to this one part just one more time.
All the drama queens taking swings. All the jokers dressing up as kings.
Pretty sure this is taking shots at like the pop stars that have taken shots at Taylor Swift, just talking stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure there's Katie. That's a big one that I know that she's had a lot of beef with, and I think that off the top of my head, that's the only one that I know. I know there's other ones, but Katy Perry being the top one. Ooh, she's taking. Taylor's like, take your swing, but I'm gonna swing hard, son.
They fade to nothing when I look at him. And I know I make the same mistakes every
Okay.
time. Bridges burn, I never learn. At least I did one thing right. I did one thing right. Making boards undercovers, trusting like a brother. Yeah, you know I did one thing right.
Alright, guys, and that is Call It What You Want. And I feel like it was a lot more melodic and a lot more slower than the most of her last songs. Like, those are all high tempo, upbeat production songs. This one is just simple, and she's talking about kind of her life in general, with all this kind of drama going on in her life, even with like the big dogs like Katy Perry and just anyone who's kind of talking about her badly in any sense. She's talking about them. She's like, why are you guys doing that? She's like, you can do whatever you want. I'm on the come up. I'm doing myself. She's like, I'm also falling in love with the right guy, and she's like, I really like this dude, and she's like, I don't care what all these people are saying, as long as I got this one dude who I really like, who's making me feel good, as long as I got him, she's like, call it what you want, but I think that's what I really need in my life to make it all feel better, and like, it'll all work out in the end, because again, things happen, and people are gonna say what they want, but you don't have to listen to it, and you just gotta block it out. You gotta block out the haters, alright? This was a really nice song to touch on that kind of all together. So we're gonna see what she ends off with. This album has been kind of like just a huge cycle of relationship problems and people just talking mad. But Taylor's coming for you guys. She's like, y'all gotta listen up. I'm tired of this. Here's the truth. Here's what I'm really like. If you want to listen up, here it is. And Taylor, I got your back. All the haters back off. This is actually a fairly decent album, and by decent I mean actually pretty well produced and very nice album. We'll get into that. There's one more track we need to listen to, guys. It's called New Year's Day. She's about to start the new year off. We'll see how she's starting it off. Alright guys, New Year's Day.
There's glitter on the floor after the party. Girls carrying the shoes down in the lobby. Candle wax and Polaroids on our floor. You and me from the night before, but don't read. Or if you strike out and you're crawling home, don't read the last page, but I stay. When it's hard or it's wrong or we're making mistakes, I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day.
This is actually such a beautiful song so far, and just the way that, and honestly anyone could just relate to this specific moment on New Year's Day, where like if you're with family or friends and you guys are having a good time, you really want to cherish moments like that because you're lit. But it's like, it's that time of year where it's a new beginning and a fresh start, and it's just those memories that you hold on to forever. Like, you just gotta make sure that you keep those in mind when you're with those people. Like, live in the moment. It's like some people just live in the moment and never, take in the scene and what's going on, but you gotta take that in and enjoy it.
And I will hold on to you. Whose laugh I could recognize anywhere. Please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere.
Wow.
There's glitter on the floor after the party.
She's saying, like, I don't ever want to forget your laugh, so you have to stay with me. You got to be around me so I can continuously remember it and, you know, never forget. I don't want it to turn into a life that I just hear constantly like it's not, and it means nothing, you know? Wow, this is crazy. Wow.
Girls carrying the shoes down in the lobby. Candle wax and Polaroids on page, but I stay when it's hard or it's wrong or we're making mistakes. Laugh, I could recognize. Hold on to you.
The piano on this is so beautiful, you guys. I just gotta have you listen to it. Guys, and I kid you not, that is the last track. That is the end of Reputation. And this song was I've never actually said this before, but I think this was a great album from beginning to end. It just had a great flow. Like, we started off with, the album officially starts with Ready For It, and it gradually, of course, goes down to New Year's Day. And I think just the progression of, musically, just the progression down to that was sonically just beautiful. Like, you went from a super well produced song which had just like a lot of production on it, which was mainly just production, but when now it's like stripped down to just piano and Taylor. That's what I like to see from an artist, and that's why I love doing album reactions, because you just get the whole thing and it just sounds so good. And this song just was so beautiful. You can relate to it. It's just holding on to those memories, and it's like she said, I want to have your midnights, but I'll be picking up bottles of something on New Year's Day. And like, if you can't relate to that on New Year's Day, like having a good time the night before and then just waking up the next morning having to do some cleanup and just remembering the stuff from the night before, it's crazy. Then it's really a good time. You have to stick to those memories. And Reputation, I think it's just about buck off to the haters, and it's like, do you, don't let anyone talk shit, and just be who you are, but don't. And also, it's like kind of growing on yourself, where it's like, you sometimes, I think Taylor Swift really stood up for herself in this one, and I gotta give it to her. Alright guys, let's go ahead. I'm gonna give you my top, I'm gonna say 4 songs off of this album that I really enjoyed the best and the most, and overall, not in any order, but Endgame is 1, Delicate, this is kind of gonna get hard a little bit here. I liked This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, but I also like Call It What You Want. But I'm out of those two, I'm gonna say This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, and New Year's Day is definitely on there as well. Top favorites, let me know what your guys' favorites off this album are. Let me know what you guys thought of this album reaction. Don't forget to leave your suggestions for other album reactions or just songs and stuff in the comments below. Don't forget to go check out Evergreen. That is going to be the first link in the description below for you guys. So go check that out. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Go check out my recent album reaction. That was on Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy. Definitely go check that out. Again, thank you so much for watching this, guys, and I will see you guys later. Alright guys, see ya.